up, my beauty babies? It's your girl Beauty back with another video. Before I get into this video, it's your girl B to the E to the A to the U T to the Y in the freaking building. Y'all do not mind my lashes. Do not mind my lashes. I'm in here working, getting that work in, trying to upload these videos for y'all while my phone is working. But anywho, y'all, don't mind the lashes. Don't mind my face. Just know I got some juice for y'all. As y'all been seeing, or if y'all have not been seeing, what's been going on the blog. Kevin. See, I've been reading too much. My bad. Katt Williams on that. That nigga is out there telling it all. And I believe him. He sounds legit. And he's tired of it. Everybody coming and telling the truth now these days. Like, so, the video was like almost 2 hours long, but I did a video. I actually recorded the whole 2 hours, but I found somebody that chopped it up for me, made it easier for me, and we finna get on this and watch this reaction to this because it's really good. Like, I had to watch it. I watched it for 4 hours because I had to watch it again. And I also would do follow-ups because some people had responded to this video. So, y'all, let's get into it because it's a long video, even though it's chopped up. Let's get into it.
Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. You would have to have range. This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. But they came to me. I was supposed to be the 4th king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him. You thought he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie.
And trust me,
he just warming up. He is just warming up, bro. As soon as he sat down, he started going. It was crazy, though, to hear this one about Cedric the Entertainer because I had heard this before. Let's take a listen to what he said.
He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Cedric the Entertainer starts. He's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
I'm still stuck on the fact that he called Steve Harvey's old hair a male eunuch. Hey, he had to say this about Martin, y'all.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive.
Now, the one with Ricky Smiley was very, very interesting because Ricky Smiley was on Club Shay Shay. And what he said was completely different from what Katt Williams is stating. You know what I mean? But Katt had this to say about Ricky Smiley.
You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man? Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. What he told everybody was, Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steven Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. So I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor.
He had a mouthful to say about Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart did respond. We're going to get into his response, but let's take a listen to this.
He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. Kevin Hart done went 25 years without ever being in the same building with me at the same time. If I go in the building, he walk out. You've never seen us in the same building ever in 25 years. Like, it's like that. Why? Why?
Yes.
Because I'm really the product. It's not what you think. I am never under the influence of anything. I'm always in my right mind. I'm always a physical specimen. And when you see me, I'm much, much bigger than you had thought.
Now, Kevin said, gotta get that anger up out your champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. Now, Katt was weighing in on everybody. Nobody was safe. Nobody is safe in 2024. You hear me? It was like 2023 passed the blunt to 2024 and was like, you got this or something. He also weighed in on how he felt about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And a lot of people sometimes can't handle the truth. But the truth sometimes can be so simple and plain. And the way that he put it is simple, because I agree with him wholeheartedly.
Tory Lanez and Meg. What was your take on that? Because I know you got a take on everything. I know
it's a difficult position because somebody's not going to tell the truth. And the truth has got to be told. In all circumstances, the truth has got to be told. So if you don't want to say she shot her, then you shot her. And that's the end of that.
Oh.
Now, I was seeing a lot of comments saying that he went on this whole rant because he was broke and that he was washed up. But here's a little fun fact about Katt Williams. He does everything independently. I think he's been on tour since November, if memory serves me correctly. And every show that man has had, he is selling out. And he's not doing like small comedy spaces neither. He is doing big arenas and things like that. And he's selling out shows, which you gotta say is very, very impressive, especially when he don't have a social media presence or anything. He just pop up in the state and he sells out. So I mean, a lot of people don't understand that about Katt. He quietly makes his own money. Now, I will say this, man. I respect his honesty, and he's always been that. And sometimes people just can't handle the truth. Now, he ended the interview by saying this, and it wasn't shots fired. I think this is how he felt. Let's take a listen.
24. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Yo, y'all heard all that? It's leave a comment below and let me know. Does it sound legit? Does it sound legit? Can y'all agree to what he's saying? It makes sense. Because some of the stuff when I was younger, some of the stuff I heard, but I just brushed up because, I like all of them and all of that. But it makes so much sense from Friday, from Big Mom. Like, it's crazy. The truth is coming out with everybody. You see how he called out Puff Daddy? You see how he called out TD Jakes? It's going down, y'all. When I tell y'all, even God said that in the last days. Now, the next video is going to be another part when he asked him a question about Kanye West. Let's look at this.
What do you think about Kanye rants? What's going on with Kanye? From a distance, obviously, I don't know how well you know Kanye. I don't know if you've been around Kanye, but from a distance, what do you suspect's going on?
I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do. If you say somebody got special needs, then why would you be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else? Wouldn't you grade them on a curve? Wouldn't you go, whew, this guy? Because, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. Mm-hmm. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his family on.
She got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the conversation.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
It happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean the product was? No, I don't support or villainize Kanye because I don't understand what it is we want from him. I don't know why we look at a basketball player and say, he didn't score no hockey goals this whole season. He don't play hockey. Kanye don't say nothing I can agree with. Okay. He was the weird guy in the beginning with the pink sweaters when we met him. Like, what do you think moving to a beat of your own drum? This dude started a church and kept cussing. Nobody in black church said nothing. You would have thought all the pastors would. T.D. Jakes over there with Pete in it. Like,
come on, Katt.
Only the guy you had here has been upfront and honest and a man of God and humble and took the L's he had to take and didn't.
I did see it was trending though, but I ain't know. I ain't know why, Katt. I don't.
Man, man, there y'all have it. If y'all want to see more of that video, please go follow, what's his name? Shannon's page for the whole real interview. It's really long. So I had found somebody that chopped it up for me. But yeah, y'all, leave a comment below and let me know how y'all feel. And don't forget to like and smash that bell button so every time I post you would get it. But I just love the fact that the truth always come out. And they mess with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? They mess with the wrong person. They mess with the wrong person. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys. I cannot leave you here without saying keep God first, stay blessed, stay true, and I love you guys. Never stress. And again, we're in 2024. Let's get it.